5 Stars by Game Day 1 is brought to you by Veolia. Visit veolianorthamerica.com to find ways to conserve water and save money in their rebate program.
Hey everyone, it was a week of big upsets, some game-breaking performances. We break those all down right now in our Week 4 5 Stars, brought to you by Veolia and White Plains Hospital. We start with the biggest game of the weekend, the biggest upset of the season perhaps. That is Fox Lane taking down Yorktown at home, and our first star goes to this quarterback wide receiver combo that's been unbelievable so far this season, with John Chernick at quarterback for Fox Lane and star wide receiver Will Rudolph. Rudolph did it all on both sides of the football. We'll start with Chernick, who was 18 of 33 passing, 278 yards and 3 touchdowns. Led them on that game-winning drive in the final minutes after the defense made their big stop on Yorktown, gets them down to the 3-yard line, then throws that touchdown to Will Rudolph to win it. Rudolph finished the game 10 receptions for 158 yards, 2 touchdowns. Oh, and then on defense, 9 tackles, including 1 tackle for loss. Rudolph and this Fox Lane team are surging into the second half of the season. Going to be a very dangerous team, the Foxes, as we head down the stretch. Our next 5-star performance is going to go over Rockland County with another guy who's been just so good all season. That is Jaquan Johnson of North Rockland. Another upset victory for the Red Raiders. They take down Carmel behind Johnson, who had 17 carries for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. And it wasn't just the numbers that he put up. It was just when he made his big runs. Some of his, he had a big touchdown run, but some of these runs were just getting first downs, moving the chains, keeping the Carmel offense off the field. Jaquan Johnson now 12 touchdowns scored overall in 5 games for a North Rockland team that's going to host Scarsdale on Thursday, short week, but a North Rockland team that's poised for an upset. It wasn't an upset on Friday night, but I think Crew Davis and Iona Prep beating St. Anthony's was a very important victory for them, and Davis maybe never been better. And there might not be a better player right now in the Hudson Valley this season putting together this full resume as Crew Davis. Friday night against St. Anthony's in this 48-40 win, 199 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns on 17 carries. He also caught 3 passes for 120 yards and 2 touchdowns. His breakaway speed is simply incredible. It was on full display in this win over St. Anthony's. Iona Prep wins again, and again, another team. They're going on Friday night to take on Cardinal Hayes in a rematch of last year's CHSFL Championship, a game you can watch on Local Live. Only game really on Friday night, and a very good one to boot. Our next is, we're going to go over back to Rockland County. Let's give it to Jack Kavanaugh of Clarkstown North. And what Kavanaugh did in his win over White Plains, 14 rushes, 174 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Kavanaugh was also 6 of 9 passing for 115 yards and a touchdown. Clarkstown North, some ups and downs this season, but a very important win for the Rams. Kavanaugh leading the way. Another guy leading the way all season right now for Mahopac, Jack Clifford. He's our 5th star, and Clifford just lines up and runs behind this offensive line, which you're going to hear about more this week, as Clifford goes for 221 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. And he did it on 35 carries. To take that level of a workload in this win over Lakeland, it says a lot about Clifford. And Mahopac, another team, they're just they're right there with these top teams in Class A and Section 1. I am right here. You are right there. We appreciate you checking out our 5 stars. Want to hit me up on Twitter, Instagram. Tell me who I missed. We'll see you next week. It's a short week. Be ready. Thursday football.